welcome Missionheart 2015. Glad you can join us. Hope you enjoy our little review of the year.
So, if you want to go to Missionheart, you don't need money. You don't need, if you're homeless, you go there, and if you don't have money, you go there. I didn't know that. Well, that's why you have yeah, that's right. You like it? Yeah.
There are lots of great stories because we actually went there. So there are a lot of really cool things that happened while we were there. But one of the funnier moments was when we went to visit the kids at the school out in Alucha, and there's probably about 25 to 30 children there, and they've got about 4 or 5 teachers. And we gave them a whole heap of sort of balls and games and different things, school stationery and things like that. But they really loved the balls, and they actually didn't have any. And so we took these soccer balls, and they wanted to play with them straight away. So everyone took them up to their soccer field, which is totally dirt, and it's got rocks and tree roots and potholes and everything. Just the whole thing is just filled with that. And everybody played. So we had all the kids, we had all of our family, we had all of the teachers, we had the bishop and his wife, and all of the teachers, the women teachers, had high heels on, and they're all playing soccer in amongst the potholes and the tree roots. And they just had a fantastic time. So the next time we came back, they're like, can we play soccer again? 35-degree heat, we were all out there running around. So that was really fun.
So my favourite story would be I chose, one of my 3 things was to give up smoking, and it ended up happening. As of next Saturday, I will be 1 year smoke-free.
Probably my favourite story from Hope Group this year would be, if I was to pick one, it would be my leg grew. Wow, it's a long story, but yeah. So my leg grew. I came in to drop in for a Hope Group, and I was in a real lot of pain and all that, and I had a sore back, and the guys prayed for me, and they laid me down on the ground, and Jace had got a word from God saying, pray for his leg. One leg was shorter than the other. And so he did, and it grew about an inch. And earlier that morning, I happened to see my dietitian nurse, and she was checking to see if I had any ulcers and things like that on my feet, and checking my feet and all that. And she said to me, did you notice that one leg was shorter than the other? I said, no, I hadn't noticed that. And later that day, the guys prayed for me, and my leg grew about an inch. And so that was pretty cool. But what's really, really cool about it was a couple of days later, I went to see my GP, and I said to him that the nurse had said to me one leg was shorter than the other, and so he had a look at my feet to see my feet and all that. And he said to me, no, it's not. It's the same length. And so, yeah, God healed my leg and my back.
I don't know if I can pick one. I think there's just a number of stories that have happened over the past 4 months that have just been either really funny or really challenging or really great. And drop in just cracking jokes with James, or being able to talk with people and being able to see people enjoy community and laugh and get along, and also being able to hear people's stories. I just can't pick one, but there's just been a whole number of little moments throughout the 4 months that have really stuck with me.
I would like to say that my favourite story is I've had at least 3 people get very angry and drop in this year, and I've had to send them away. But afterwards, in the days afterwards, I've always been able to get to them and get alongside them and get good relationships with them.
Yeah, well, I think there's a lot of things we can celebrate. One of the things that have gone well this year is our wider influence, our wider connection to other faith communities and groups, youth groups and churches and Navigate and different colleges. So we do things really well at Missionheart in terms of being relational, in terms of loving and looking after people. And we're getting to see some of that now influence other groups and see some other churches and other groups start to do well where they are. So one of our great hopes is that we'll continue in that, and it won't just be Missionheart's doing these things well, but because we are who we are, others are doing really well in their context where God's put them.
I think what's gone well is we have a really good relationship with Bishop of Bendigo and his wife Elizabeth. And even when there's been times when we haven't been able to communicate as well via internet, emails and things, the relationship still remains, and that was even strengthened when we went there. And so we have a really positive relationship with them, and they work really hard. Like for the money we send, we say why we're sending it, what it's for, and they will use it for that. And then when we went to visit, we could see the evidence of what they'd done with that money, and the amazing things that they achieve on such a small amount is amazing. So now they have 4 acres of land. They have built terraces to sort of retain some of the water. They've looked after, there's some fruit trees there already. They've just been planting some new trees for shade and boundaries and water retention. They're about to start on the pink toilet there and the caretaker's house. And they've done all this in the space of about 6 months. So, they work really hard and they really put the money to good use.
Well, I think one of the things that went well is that Back to Basics has started up, and something I don't remember happening before, that there's more sharing of the food made with the people who come in.
We've received substantial donations for our new mission house, and our current position is that we have received to date $97,000 toward that, but we still have another $403,000 to go.
I've learnt a lot, and I've been able to step out of my comfort zone and actually do some things that I normally wouldn't typically do. And so I've been able to grow in my confidence and ability to just build relationships and community with people, and to really just get alongside people.
Lunch has gone really well. Lots of different people coming to share sort of food with other people, and lots of people sort of coming to eat the food, and that's always been very good. The best bit of food, I think, some of the gourmet salads that have bits of pine nuts or other dressings and things, so it always goes well with whatever sort of bit of meat or other stuff is there.
Sandwich.
A sandwich!
A hot dog with tomato sauce. Oh, I never had that before.
My favourite food to have at Missionheart, or some people make homemade sausage rolls and they're really yummy. Also, sometimes people make this muesli slice thing that's really yummy, and occasionally we've had brownies and caramel slice made, and they're really good too.
I will think about something else what I never had for Missionheart. mashed potato.
My hope for the future Missionheart drop-in is that it'll be a place where we see some people coming to God, to know God, and that would snowball to other people, and that there would be a lot of return for God out of what we're doing.
I would hope that, that people who come along on a Sunday would feel really sort of safe with one another, and just open up to each other more about sort of where they're at, and be real with each other, and then feel God sort of move in their lives and affect them as a community.
Yeah, well, as a team, we're really hoping to achieve a few things over the next year. One is the revamp of GO5. James, Ali and some others have been working really hard on that. We hope to gut the whole space out and put down new flooring and new cupboards and just make it more friendly to who we are and what we're trying to achieve. So stay tuned, come and be a part of that, get behind it. The other things we're hoping to achieve is Mission House. We're about a fifth of the way there. So we're hoping to see that up and running, and we really want to see our team grow. We want to see some more training, see more people involved in the great ministry we get to be a part of every day, seeing lives change, seeing people move forward from darkness to light, from weakness to strength, from hopelessness to hopefulness, and we want more people to be a part of that.
So we know about Jesus, so we can learn about Jesus and we know about Jesus more. Yeah. And when we learned about Jesus, we don't believe in Santa anymore. And when we just learn about God,